All right. Is everyone ready for the second?
I'll email it to you right now. Okay.
Which one is second?
Okay, so second one is going to be the La Crema Chardonnay.
Oh yeah.
Already.
Now, one of the things that I had noticed when I was picking these up from the store, it's actually good that I put the links in there, because if you just list La Crema Chardonnay, there's both a Monterey and a South Coast or Sonoma Coast Chardonnay. And you know, the two actually have kind of distinctive differences between them. The Sonoma Coast is going to be, you know, a little bit more, you know, kind of on the citrus side, while actually the one down in Monterey is actually, in my opinion, is actually a little bit better, just because it's more along the French line, where it's got a little bit more of that minerality that at least I prefer in my Chardonnays. But as usual, let's go ahead and give it a looks. Now, this, comparatively to the other one, because the other one was more kind of like on that pale yellow. This one's definitely on the. It's pretty just yellow.
Look, see my shirt.
All right, give that thing a swirl. Let's look at those legs.
Not different.
Now those are coming down super thick. Anyone else noticing that? Or it looks like they washed, you know, it's like, okay, you know, did they already go? And it's like, no, they're taking a long time. All right, so give it a good swirl and let's give this thing a sniff. Ooh. Now this is.
Now I smell something.
All right, so what are people getting on this?
Honeydew? So.
Yeah.
Say honey?
It's honeydew.
Oh, a little bit of melon. Okay, yeah.
I smell grapefruit.
Don't ruin this for me.
Grapefruit.
I know, right? I'm like, no, let's not smell grapefruit. Don't be suggestible. I smelled pineapple after Richard. Don't suggest grapefruit.
So yeah, and so that's what I'm trying to wait for everyone else to say what they smell before I start, you know,
Like, yeah.
injecting into your head certain things.
No.
Okay.
Any of the tastings I've done, I've found that I taste whatever anyone suggests, and if anyone doesn't like something, I immediately start having trouble with it. I should really drink alone.
When I first smelled it, it smelled like butter, but I just had put buttered scallops in my mouth, so I couldn't tell what it was.
I thought this thing might just put lemon juice on the crab cake, but do I smell lemon? I don't know.
No. So in my opinion, I'm getting a little bit of green apple. Definitely like yeast and vanilla, which kind of combines into something that kind of smells like a fresh banana.
Okay. Oh, mushrooms.
Smell mushrooms.
What the actual fuck?
You're not familiar.
I know honey badger, but I don't know that one.
It's like, what's wrong with her?
I mean, I wasn't going to say that maybe that's a sign of a stroke, but
Like rubbing alcohol.
grapes alcohol. Relative.
All right, so let's go ahead and give this thing a sip. So, cheers.
Gross.
It doesn't taste like
Better.
I think I like white wine now. This is nice.
Does it taste like movie
I
theater?
like the,
Better at
Yeah.
the first one had more flavor to me than this one.
Oh yeah. This one is like all of that. The malic acid has definitely turned into lactic acid on this one. So there is almost no
taste versus beer.
zinginess to this whatsoever. It's yeah, like Noelle said, it's like movie butter.
butter.
Yeah, very buttery.
Movie theater popcorn, so this is great.
I get off my cheeses.
I know.
I'm sure the soft cheese is also going through it.
No, this is the thing now. The other day.
Goat milk cheddar. Oh.
But I'm definitely getting more of like a yellow apple and a little bit of pear.
So happy with life right now.
Right? It's good.
But yeah, this is what Sonoma is mostly known for, is their oak Chardonnay. Now there are some in, say, the Russian River that they actually go like straight hippie, where they do it unoaked and also unfiltered, where it's cloudy, and it's actually some of the most delicious Chardonnay I've ever had. But I was also being served it out of like the back of a farm barn door.
Great.
Maybe it's Chardonnay that I'm just tasting.
I feel like I would be the person.
It's like Chardonnay.
That's
But that creaminess, and this is the reason why these kind of malic wines are the ones that are going to go best with like your rich seafood. So your crab, your shrimp, all of your shellfish are going to, for the most part, unless you have some kind of really odd like sauce that you're doing with it, like a red pomodoro sauce or something. But if it's going to be butter, garlic, things like that, you're not going to miss.
Totally happy.
Pepper these. These are plain virgin scallops. The salt, pepper.
Right, I'm gonna try the keto, but not
So General Larray, that would be my question: is how's the crab cake with this?
However, it's been
Really good.
Wonderful.
You recommended well.
Yes, it's perfect.
school starts.
And I'm even doing the way you taught me in Temecula with the food and the juices and then the wine before you swallow.
Yes, the sip, choose, sip method.
Smattering of berries.
I'm very bad at that, but I'm trying.
It's really hard for me. No bananas, no apples, no melons, no certainly not pineapple.
really good.
Now, actually, one of the pairings that I put on there was one that I had learned from the movie Bottle Shock, which was for Chardonnay, and it's actually I went this route instead of the shellfish route, was the avocados. So I went with some guacamole, and that was one of the weirdest things that I had seen in that movie, where this like old farmer had like pushed this bowl of guacamole to this kind of English/French snob that was over there
Everything. All the rest.
challenging California wines back in the 60s.
And I actually have a lemon garlic shrimp and a chunky guacamole.
Mhm.
And the lemon garlic shrimp went well, but I actually think the guacamole went better with this one.
Okay.
We did. Consistent on these things.
Yeah.
I Didn't-
Right? That's good.
I really like this
I
guacamole.
really like the pork one, guys.
I like this guacamole.
Mm. Mhm.
This is oven cooked, right?
No, I put it on the stove.
Yes.
No, it was like,
All right, team foodie over there. What's going well with the Chardonnay?
the pork,
Oh, hold on.
the shrimp.
Okay, we are.
Sorry, are we on?
Yeah, we're on
The
muted.
pork and the shrimp go really well. We've got this cranberry cinnamon goat cheese that is amazing. It's good.
That
I'm gonna try-
I'm actually both the pork and that cinnamon goat cheese. I'm thinking it's probably going to be really good with the Pinot.
Good to know. Thank you.
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like
glad they're working with this one.
The spiciness of the first wine helped me out. I didn't, somehow the creaminess of this avocado, the creaminess was with the shrimp. Absolutely, shrimp is great.
And it was one of the things with the guacamole, or when I think I actually recommended avocado toast, but it was I had recommended like a sprinkle of lime on the avocado toast, just because avocado by itself is just going to coat your tongue, but there's no real interaction of flavors, and so you're still needing something that's kind of similar to what the wine has into it, which is some of those like citrus flavors, and so introducing that is kind of what heightens what that pairing experience is going to be like.
Just a tiny bit.
I feel like when I ate it with the butter bread, the spirit of Paula Deen came down and blessed me.
Cooking butter on butter with some more butter.
Yes. Maybe the South isn't terrible. I don't know.
Butter is with a flavor. Have to try more after.
But yeah, just when you think creamy, and that's the thing is that like this and the next Chardonnay and Pinot, kind of they're on two sides of white and red, but a lot of the foods that go well with one go well with the other.
It does look like Grover. Your cat looks like my cat.
We had a scallop and gorgonzola bacon pasta dish yesterday. Would a
geez.
Pinot Noir or a Chardonnay have been best with that?
Well, I mean, you said scallop, which has me going towards the Chardonnay. But what was the other part to that? You said bacon.
Gorgonzola and bacon on pasta.
Ooh, see that. As soon as you say those, well, one, I think it's going to like the gorgonzola is probably going to overpower the scallops, and so I'd be looking more at like a red wine.
Oh,